In 2010, a man checked into a hotel room in Dubai. He carried a false passport. He looked like a businessman. Within hours, a team of 26 people carrying passports from 6 different countries had assembled in the same hotel. That night, the man was found dead in his room. No arrests were ever made. The man was Mahmoud al-Mabou, a senior Hamas military commander responsible for weapons procurement from Iran. The operation was so precisely executed that the Dubai police, reviewing hotel security footage, could follow every move of every operative and still could not stop any of them from leaving the country. This is what Mossad looks like when it works. Mossad is Israel's national intelligence agency, responsible for foreign intelligence gathering, covert operations, and what it officially calls special tasks, a deliberately vague phrase that covers everything from targeted killings to sabotage to running double agents. The name comes from Hebrew, Hamossad lemodi'in u'letafkidim meyuhadim, the Institute for Intelligence and Special Operations. It was founded in 1949, just 1 year after Israel itself was established. The founders understood something clearly. A small country surrounded by hostile neighbors, with no natural resource wealth and a tiny population, could not survive on military power alone. It needed intelligence and the willingness to act on it, anywhere in the world. From the beginning, Mossad operated on a doctrine unlike most intelligence agencies. Most spy services are defensive. Gather intelligence, warn the government, protect the homeland. Mossad is also offensive. It does not wait for threats to arrive. It finds them and eliminates them before they can strike. This doctrine, called in Israeli security circles the long arm, has defined Mossad for over 7 decades. Mossad became legendary not through secrecy, but through a series of operations so audacious that they entered the history of intelligence permanently. The first was Adolf Eichmann. Eichmann was the SS officer who had organized the logistics of the Holocaust, the transportation, scheduling, and administration that made the murder of 6 million Jews possible. After the war, he escaped to Argentina under a false identity and lived quietly in Buenos Aires for 15 years. In 1960, a Mossad team flew to Argentina. They surveilled Eichmann for weeks. Then, on a quiet street, they took him, bundled him into a car, sedated him, and smuggled him onto an El Al flight to Israel. Eichmann was tried in Jerusalem, convicted, and executed in 1962. It remains one of the most dramatic intelligence operations in history, conducted entirely in a country whose government had no idea it was happening. The second defining operation was the hunt after the 1972 Munich Olympics massacre. Palestinian terrorists from the Black September organization murdered 11 Israeli athletes. Israel's response was called Operation Wrath of God. Over the following years, Mossad systematically hunted down and killed the planners and perpetrators, not in a single campaign, but one by one, across Europe and the Middle East over more than a decade. It sent a message that would define Israeli deterrence for a generation. There is no distance far enough, no time long enough, no cover deep enough to protect anyone who attacks Israel's citizens. The third operation was the most technically ambitious in intelligence history, Stuxnet. In the late 2000s, Iran's nuclear program was advancing toward weapons-grade enrichment. A military strike risked war. Diplomacy had stalled. So Israel, working with the United States, planted a computer virus inside the Siemens control systems of Iran's Natanz enrichment facility. The virus made the centrifuges tear themselves apart, while reporting back to Iranian operators that everything was normal. Iran lost over 1,000 centrifuges. Its nuclear program was set back by years, and no bomb was dropped.
The popular image of a spy agency is built on movies, charismatic agents, gadgets, car chases. The reality is more methodical and, in many ways, more disturbing. Mossad operates through several divisions. The Intelligence Gathering Division runs agents around the world, people who have been recruited, sometimes over years, to provide information from inside foreign governments, militaries, and organizations. The Covert Operations Division, known as Kidon, handles targeted killings and direct action. A separate unit called Caesarea manages long-term deep cover assets. Recruitment is the core of intelligence work. Mossad targets individuals with access to valuable information, government officials, scientists, military officers, and finds their vulnerabilities. Money, ideology, resentment, ambition. Everyone has a reason that, in the right circumstances, makes betraying their country feel justified. The most famous human asset in Mossad history was Eli Cohen, an Egyptian-born Israeli spy who penetrated the highest levels of Syrian society in the 1960s, became close friends with the future Syrian president, and passed intelligence that was directly used in the 1967 Six-Day War. He was caught, tried, and publicly hanged in Damascus in 1965. Another was Ashraf Marwan, son-in-law of Egyptian President Nasser, who walked into the Israeli embassy in London in 1969 and offered to spy for Israel. He provided intelligence of extraordinary value, including warning of the 1973 Yom Kippur War, though that warning was famously ignored. He died falling from a London apartment balcony in 2007. Debate continues over whether he was pushed. These operations reveal a truth about intelligence that movies rarely show. The people at the center are almost always ordinary humans, driven by complex, personal, and often tragic motivations. No country has been a more consistent target of Mossad operations than Iran. Since the Islamic Revolution of 1979 turned Iran into Israel's most vocal enemy, Mossad has conducted an ongoing campaign against Iran's nuclear program, missile development, and intelligence apparatus. The most dramatic recent operation was the January 2018 theft of Iran's nuclear archive. A Mossad team broke into a secure warehouse in Tehran, the capital of Iran's security services. They cracked open 32 safes and removed half a ton of documents. The full history of Iran's nuclear weapons research program, including designs, test results, and evidence of ongoing deception of international inspectors. They transported the documents out of Iran in a single night. By the time Iranian security services discovered the breach, the files were in Tel Aviv. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu presented the material publicly, arguing it proved Iran had never truly abandoned its weapons program. Beyond the archive, Mossad has been linked to the assassination of several Iranian nuclear scientists. Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, described as the father of Iran's nuclear bomb program, was killed in November 2020 in an ambush outside Tehran. The operation used a remotely operated machine gun mounted on a truck controlled by satellite link. The message was the same one Mossad has sent since the Eichmann operation. Geography does not protect you. Iran's most protected scientists, inside Iran's own borders, were not safe. Mossad is not infallible. The Dubai operation that killed al-Mabou was so high profile that it created a diplomatic crisis with several countries whose passports Mossad had forged, including the United Kingdom and Australia. The Lillehammer affair in 1973 was a catastrophic failure. Mossad operatives hunting a Munich planner killed the wrong man, a Moroccan waiter named Ahmed Bouchiki, who had no connection to terrorism. 6 operatives were arrested by Norwegian police. It was a rare public humiliation that forced an internal reckoning. More recently,
The October 7, 2023 Hamas attack on Israel represented the worst intelligence failure in Israeli history. Despite sophisticated surveillance systems, a massive signals intelligence apparatus, and a network of informants in Gaza, Mossad and Israeli military intelligence completely failed to anticipate the attack. Over 1,000 Israelis were killed in a single morning. The failure was studied immediately for lessons. The conclusion that emerged from initial analysis was not that Mossad lacked information. It was that the information available was misinterpreted. Analysts saw activity and assumed it was training, not preparation. The failure was not in collection, it was in analysis. That distinction matters enormously. The best intelligence agency in the world cannot protect against assumptions.
Mossad's story is inseparable from Israel's story. A country that has spent its entire existence under existential threat, surrounded by adversaries, with no margin for miscalculation. In that context, an intelligence agency willing to operate anywhere, target anyone, and never allow justice to be limited by borders becomes not an extravagance, but a necessity. Whether Mossad's methods are justified is a moral and political question that reasonable people answer differently. What is not in dispute is the result. Mossad has shaped the Middle East more profoundly than most armies. It has killed programs that bombs could not reach, stolen secrets that diplomacy could not unlock, and built a deterrence that has defined regional security for 70 years. The motto of Mossad, taken from the Book of Proverbs, says, "Where there is no counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety." For Israel's enemies, the motto they have come to fear is somewhat simpler. We will find you, wherever you are, however long it takes.
Intelligence doesn't just prevent wars. Sometimes it starts them. The question is, which kind of peace are you building?